Welcome back. We are here with our custom Ultimate Decades Challenge. We are back here at the Komorebi family. Let's get caught up together at what is going on here. So we're in the year 116. No birthdays today. Um, we haven't been really focusing on a lot of this other stuff. But we do want to do these items next. So they're going to be trying to find the werewolf cure. Now, I was trying to remember, honestly, how to do that. I don't remember the last time I cured a werewolf, so there's that. Let me just cheat their needs. Okay. I think you need some kind of book in order to do it, unfortunately. So how do we find... Oh, we need this, I believe. Right? Unlock by reading werewolf-related literature. So let's see... Go over to this bookshelf. And I guess purchase books. There wouldn't be a werewolf section, would there? No, of course not. Okay. Yeah. I believe you have to like find the werewolf books too. Okay, well here's a werewolf book. I don't know if it counts though, you know? We're probably not going to be able to do this, but we'll cheat it at the end of the year. Okay. No, this is about vampires. Oh wait, but it's also about werewolves. Let's get this one too. Also, I'm a little sick, so if you hear that in my voice, I'm sorry, but I'm really trying hard to get enough videos ready for the rest of December so that when I go on vacation towards the end of the year, you will have something to watch still. I hope that that is true. If it's not, don't quote me on it. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that you guys have enough videos to get through the end of the year. Okay, is this one? No. No, I think it is Peter Barker. I think those are werewolf. That sounds like a werewolf book. I think I may have only ever done this once, like right when the werewolf pack came out. So we'll see about it. I think that should be fine, probably. Maybe we can... Oh, that one says werewolf. And that one says wolf. Okay. I think we can call it good there. Let me just really quickly get to the bottom. Okay. Now, if we read... Let's read this book, which is Beyond Big and Bad, Rethinking Harmful Werewolf Stereotypes. I love that. That's so funny. Okay, so we're going to do that. So obviously, like, even though Daisuke is, you know, feeling strongly about his sympathy for the werewolves, even though he knows that, like, they are obviously causing problems and war and everything, but he doesn't think that like people who aren't involved in that should be punished. He has heard by now about um, he has heard about the death last year, so he's heard about the situation at the wedding, and he is feeling really, really sad about it because obviously, you know, was it Harry? I forget who it was now. Harry didn't want to be a werewolf, and he didn't even know he was a werewolf, and he wasn't trying to be a danger to anybody. So it's not really like his fault, right? He didn't want that, and if you know they could have done something for him, he wishes that they could have. So that is why we're reading werewolf books while Ariana is teaching the children. Because obviously, if they find out, oh wait, okay, Daisuke doesn't know he's a werewolf yet. I forgot about that because I cheated their needs again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Daisuke doesn't know he's a werewolf. So what I think is he's probably doing research of because of what happened to Harry, you know? Can I scratch some more things to get this going up? Can I scratch some stuff? No? Scratch. Oh, oh, you're still reading. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were still reading. So yeah, he doesn't know yet he's a werewolf. That's fine. Okay. So let's see if we can get his werewolf stuff up a little bit. Let's continue to read the first Peter Barker book. What did you scratch this, right? 6 scratches. But go scratch it again. Okay, I can see some red forming. How long is this going to take? That's the real question. Okay, why don't you guys woohoo? Finish your book. I don't think it's really helping, this reading of the books. See where we go from there. Oh, okay. So Elizabeth heard about some of the drama that has been going on with him. What is this? The sim must adhere to a strict diet of very fresh meat. I wonder if that means eating not fresh meat would like cause his rage to go up or something. We can try that after you woohoo. Oh, it's a charity drive. She wants to become enemies. Okay. Oh, there might be more to discover if he gives that book another read. We should do that. Read. Let's do it. Okay. Well, they didn't woohoo, which is unfortunate, but true. Lunar Epiphany unlocked. Daisuke can now start to decipher strange markings found in the margins of werewolf books. Okay. Well, that's good. Do you want to reread this book? Or do you read that book? I don't know. Whatever you think. Okay, Ariana, you have been slacking. I'm just saying you've been slacking, which is my fault on, your athletic skills. Okay, he's reading that book, the other Peter Barker book. That was a mouthful. So let's see what we have here. We're trying to get Elizabeth to find out that he is a werewolf. I know a lot of you guys have been wanting polygamy in this. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to have Elizabeth kind of not blackmail him, but like, try and help him during this time. And, um, be part of the group that helps him find a cure. And then, they can all get closer that way, so that it won't be as awful if he, tries to get her in on this, especially considering her and Ariana do not get along very well. Also, I think she was turned into a werewolf too. So let me double check that. Yeah, she was turned into a werewolf too. So maybe she discovers that she is a werewolf and she like comes to him for help. So that could definitely be a thing. Let's keep scratching. I'd like you to turn into a werewolf at some point, just so that we can. How come with Aya, she was always a werewolf, and I could never get her to be a human, and no matter what I did, she was just always a werewolf, and it was super annoying. And yet, here I am, trying to turn Sims into werewolves, and it's not working. Okay, let's see. Not very helpful. Can I get this? Oh, Can lead to learning. Okay, but like how though? Let me go back to, I opened up like a thing. You have to drink Wolf Begone. In order to learn the recipe, you must read An Insider's Guide to Being a Werewolf, which can be found in the underground tunnels of Moonwood Mill. Having the skill Night Vision is recommended. This is definitely not going to be something that we're going to be able to do in one sim year here. So repair that, please. Well, we can pretend. Go scratch that again. Okay, we leveled up our werewolfness. We're easily excitable, apparently. And now we have one thing here. Werewolf nap, scavenger, hunger, hunter. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, okay, let's do this so that he can regain control of his wolf form. Okay, let's do that. Oh my gosh, it's already Thursday night. Okay, where was I? Looking over here. So Theo and Arthur LeFay have birthdays this year. So no 2, 4, or 6 for Theo. Well, that stinks. And for Arthur, no 3 or 18. Okay, well, Theo just died, so that is unfortunate. But Arthur survived. Okay. So maybe he's reading his books and he finds out that there is a way to, to find out more information. And that is in the mines or whatever it is. Let's actually summon Elizabeth because I think she would kind of come over here. He doesn't even know that he's a werewolf, but I think he's not a dumb guy. He's definitely starting to suspect. He's starting to suspect something is going on because he's acting weird, right? Something is wrong with him and he can tell, and he's like, definitely as he does more research into werewolves and other things. Oh wait, that book, which book was this? The blue one. This one. He can find out more information if he gives it another read. Oh wait, where is Elizabeth? Hold on. Okay. So Elizabeth is going to come here. She looks sad, and I think that's because she's realized that she indeed is also a werewolf. Also, her brother is dead. So she's going to come and talk to him and basically be like, look, obviously he's talking to her about her brother and how he's so sorry that happened and how he didn't deserve that and all this stuff. And she's like, yeah, I was really sad. And, I really don't think that should have happened. And she's kind of picks his brain a little bit and is like, well, what do you think about werewolves? Like, what do you think, about my brother? And he tells her what we just talked about, where he, tells her about that he thinks that it's not fair. It's not fair to the people who don't actually want this. What are you two flirting about? But he's saying like it's not fair to the people who are being good, and this has just happened to them, and he's saying that he's like looking into it and trying to get more information on it. And she tells him, that she thinks, because she trusts him, like even though she really doesn't have a super good reason to, because he did just kind of, not throw her away, but he did what he was told and he married someone else and he kind of gave his distance from her. And basically, you know, she always had feelings for him and she always really cared about him, and like they were close before all of this happened. So she feels like she can go back to that and that she can, tell him like, hey, I really do think that I might have become a werewolf and I'm really scared about it. And, what can I do? So they are going to have this conversation. He's going to tell her, basically like, I'm looking into it. Don't worry, I'll make sure that I can help you however I can. And even though Ariana like does not like her, she's still, it's not like she wants her to be a werewolf if she doesn't want to be, or wants her to be suffering or be executed or anything. Like, she never would want that for someone, because I mean, she knows what it's like to kind of lose everything, lose your status, be sent away. She knows what that's like. So I think that even though she doesn't like Elizabeth, she still would never like prevent her from not being a werewolf anymore. So why don't we all go? Can I like start a hangout? How do I do this? Gosh, my nose is so stuffy. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, why don't we just go here, create a hangout. Okay. Do you want to hang out? Let's invite Ariana as well, because he's not going to go off with her alone. It doesn't really matter what goes on in the hangout. I just want to go to Moonwood Mill, which I can't. Great, great, great. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just go there. Let's see. Okay, so it would be... Where would it be? In the underground tunnels. Are those... I don't know where those are. Let's go here first, I guess. Take everybody. And we'll head over. And we'll see if we can find something in the tunnels. Like I said, we're going to do our best to do this. But if we can't, then we'll just cheat it at the end of the year. Because I'm not going to give up my storyline here. Just because I have to do all that. Except, where are the tunnels? Where are the tunnels? There's the water. There's the mountain. Pretty sure we have to come up here to get like petals of something at some point, but I think it has to be a full moon. Okay, tunnels. Something? Yeah, explore underground tunnel. You go too. Everybody go explore tunnel. What book do I need? An Insider's Guide to Being a Werewolf. I don't like have that book, right? I didn't just buy that book. Okay, diverging paths. Daisuke seems to come to a dead end before noticing a small ledge. It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but he manages to clamber on and finds a set of 3 tunnels. One that heads left is littered with debris, one that in the middle smells like garlic, and the one on the right is fresh air. Let's go with the debris. More than once he nearly trips. Okay. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Okay, he encounters a tiny chasm and hops across it. The tunnel splits in 3. Okay, well, let's follow the melody. Ariana finds frogs. Okay. Oh, well, Ariana is just leaving. It was a nice try. Oh, he left too? You didn't get like a book or anything? No? You want to try again? Continue. Okay, well, since the debris didn't work, let's head towards the garlic. I assume that that is something to do with vampires. What is this? Items received: 1 dusk glow and 2 moonrise. See, I feel like there aren't a lot of options here. How do I... Oh, what's this? Dusk glow 2. Maybe if we read that? But it's not really exactly what I was looking for. Oh yeah, Elizabeth is still here. Elizabeth is also searching currently. Everyone's searching for stuff and doing their best to find what they need. So, I guess let's go this way again. I don't really know, but those are my only options. Ooh, let's howl back. It did not work. Wait, what did that say? See, I'm not reading these things. That's the problem. Tuna casserole. Okay. Okay. Let's try to read this book. Then we'll explore one more time, and then we'll give up on exploring that. How is your thing going? Fine. I mean, it's a beautiful world. Like, I really like this world. It's not really historical for some of the stuff we've been doing, but one day, I guess let's pick garlic this time. We'll do one of each. He's lost. Okay. That's fine. Oh, he found the frogs. Okay. He's still reading while he's in there. My gosh. Okay, well, I don't think we got what we were looking for. Maybe somebody listed it on, like, Plopsy. Is that silly? Browse Plopsy. No, I think this is not books. Purchase a gift? Books. I do not see it. Okay, well, why don't you go home? This is not working. It was a nice try. Okay. But what I want for this story for this year is for them to get closer and look for a cure together. So why don't we... Let me just make sure I didn't buy that book, because that would be super embarrassing. Let's see. Read. No. Okay, so you read this book, and then why don't we bring her here again? Because they're all going to be doing this together. And once she gets here, here she comes. Let's, come on. Invite her in. You're not going to invite her in? I know that you don't like her, but you're going to have to get over that. Okay, why don't you guys, like, play chess together? You reading that book still? How's it going? Oh, yeah. I forgot about this cute little, thing I made. Oh, I never got them a picture. Okay, well, the book does not seem to have helped. Oh, are you guys being mean to each other? That's great. Yell at. Don't yell. I'm trying to be nice. Go scratch this. Can you guys, like, be nice to each other while you do this? Woohoo in closet. I mean, you could. Let's... Oh, apologize? What do you have to apologize? I mean, okay, maybe you've both been mean to each other. I guess I could believe that. Okay, he's gonna scratch that. Fix scratches. Oh. Do you, like, cancel out your action when you scratch? Oh, look, their friendship is going up really fast. That seems like it's not, should not happen. Like, that's... Definitely seems like something that should not be so easy. But, oh well. Oops, I didn't mean to click that, but you can do it. He's researching. He's looking for a way to not be a werewolf anymore. My camera. Yeah, he's researching. Let's get a nice picture of him with a book for our screenshot. All right, the girls are getting along better. I'd really like for you to turn into a werewolf now, if that's not too much trouble. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch, scratch, scratch. How are you guys doing? You're doing okay. You're a little bored, but you know, you can't like hope that everything would go super well in one outing. But you know, we're doing kind of like a montage here of research and all that, and you know, trying to figure things out. And but okay, he's getting close. Getting close. He's starting to glow red. Scratch, scratch, scratch. You're almost there. One more time, maybe. Let's see. Okay, now one more time. Oh, there we go. Okay, so no, don't ask for help cleaning. Go here. Why can't you go here? So she hears noises and oh my gosh, Daisuke is transforming into a oh, okay. Did you guys just see that? He just disappeared. He disappeared and he came up here and she's like, "Oh my gosh." She's like, "Oh my goodness. How did this happen? He's a werewolf." Let's try to regain control. Did it work? Oh, Snarlat. Uh-oh. It did not work. I don't think. Well, she's trying. She's trying to talk to him, and it's not working because he's not himself. She's like, oh no, what do we do? He's not acting like himself. He keeps coming up to her, and she's like, trying to kind of talk him down. Oh, she's scared. Don't be scared. He loves you, but also he's not himself right now. Can he try again? Yeah, try again. Did it work? No. It did not. Well, that's a bummer. Oh, he turned back into himself. But I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Quick, come and hug him. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you're yourself again. That was so scary. Yes. So now they're like, oh, well, that means you're a werewolf too. That is not good. Come sit here and talk. I always have people talk at the chess table because the Sims won't get up and leave. So they come here and they have a conversation about it because obviously They need to have this conversation. So they're talking about how he's a werewolf, how no one can find out. This is really bad. They need to find a cure very desperately. What time? What day is it? It's Saturday. Um, okay. Nothing is going on Saturday. Okay, it was blue. No, another color blue. Is that the same color blue? It doesn't look like it. I don't know. Let's just go with purple. Um, yeah, so they're having this conversation about it because they're worried. She wants another baby, but I don't think they want to woohoo right now. They don't know what they'd pass on. So he's like, we really have to figure out what to do because this is bad. This is really bad. And we need to figure out um, how to solve this without getting executed, number one. And number two, how to solve it without like losing everything. He doesn't want to be a werewolf, but he is. And there's really, he's just doing the best he can. So he's like, we have to find a cure, but also like he doesn't want it to be like that. He doesn't want it to be like, you know, uh, to feed into the like stigma of it. He is worried because he doesn't want to be like, oh, well, obviously being a werewolf is a bad thing. But, after going through it himself, he's like, man, I really wish that I was in control of myself. I don't really like that. And I just want to do my best to figure this out and make sure that the least amount of people get hurt. And so, obviously once they find a cure, they'd offer it to everyone who wanted it. But also at the same time, he's not going to force anybody to take it. Every time I queue up woohooing with these guys, they never do it. They never want to do it. So, what's next? Why don't we... Next, they're going to talk about... Oh, wait, you're here? Where are you? Oh, you're like way over there. That does not count. So next, they're going to talk about Elizabeth. And the reason for that is that they obviously they've been spending more time with her. Ariana and her like don't hate each other anymore. I wouldn't say that they like each other, but they're not enemies anymore, or they were never enemies, but they were disliked, and they're not disliked anymore. So um you know he's like, I'm worried about Elizabeth. I'm worried that she's going to get hurt. I'm worried, that a lot of her problems are caused by me or my fault. And he's just basically talking to Ariana about all this and really focusing on, dealing with that. And he says to Ariana, like, I was supposed to marry her and then I didn't. And, all of this is happening to her because of me not marrying her. And I know things have been really great lately, and I just want to know how you feel about like if we decided to take care of her. And Ariana's kind of taken aback because she, like, where she's from, they don't do polygamy. They're very strict in their gender roles. Like everything is, why are you calling me to say that you have a crush on someone? um but like, there, where she comes from is very strict and rigid. And so um basically it's not something that she ever thought that she would have to consider, if that makes sense. So she's like, well, what would that mean for us? Like, and he's like, well, nothing would have to change for us. It's been done here before. Like, people have been polygamous before. It's, especially because people woohoo with whoever they want here. And, sometimes you got to take responsibility for more than one person. And that's fine. And so they talk about it, and he's like, look, I would never do it if you didn't feel comfortable with it. So I want you to think about it and Ariana's obviously like, well, are you like in love with her or whatever? And Daisuke's like, no, like we can check his relationship panel. He does not have any romantic feelings for Elizabeth. They're just, good friends. And basically, he says that like we're just friends and I feel kind of a responsibility to her and I really, I think that I could love her. Obviously that's something that I've considered before because we were supposed to be married. I think that I could love her. But, obviously you are my wife. You are the queen. I love you very much. You're my soulmate. So if you don't feel comfortable with that, then we won't do it. And I think Ariana, she's gotten to know Elizabeth a little better and definitely sees Elizabeth more as a product of her environment, where her father always tried to push for her to become the next queen, and she really thought that was going to be her life. And like Ariana can understand how it feels to have your life upheaved and everything, and so she definitely thinks about it, and she also thinks about the fact that Elizabeth lost her father recently. She lost her father, and then her brother was murdered for the same thing that she is right now, and also Daisuke is. And I think that she is concerned about Elizabeth because of that. Like that, she is in danger. They're friends now. They become friends in this attempt to find um a cure for being a werewolf. And she definitely wants to take care of Elizabeth, but she's not sure that she feels comfortable sharing her husband. You know, she doesn't know about that. So let's focus the camera. Actually, can I lock the camera? So Elizabeth comes. Let's call her over. And let's see. So she is obviously having a tough time. She's super nervous. She's scared because everyone around her is against the werewolves and everything. She's got no one left to protect her. So let's have her talk to Elizabeth a little bit. Like they gave each other a hug when they saw each other. Like they really have gotten a lot closer. So they need to have this conversation. Um, let's have maybe Daisuke would ask her like, "What are you thinking about your marriage situation?" And she's like, "What marriage situation? I don't have a marriage situation because I'm scared to even try because I'm worried about being a werewolf and then them killing me like my brother did at his wedding. That happened to him." And so they're I'm so sorry. I'm so congested. So basically she's kind of mad that he asked that, but Ariana basically says to her, well, like, "Oh, well, would you want to stay with us? Like, maybe you should stay here with us." She's not trying to ask her about like joining the family yet, but she's like, maybe you should stay here and you shouldn't go home. So Elizabeth is going to move in with us, and we're just going to have her hang out a bit. And everyone is going to spend some time together. She's going to get to know the kids. Like keep in mind each sim day is 3 months of time, so it's a long time that all of this is happening over. It's not just something that happens um, right away. So the story is everyone's getting closer. Today Valentina Mitsuda is going to die soon, so I'm just going to cross that off really quick. So that is what's going on. Where is... Let's kill her off. So yeah, they're... Excuse me. Okay. Called out. Oh. Oh, the full moon's coming up. So yeah, basically all of that is going on. So Ariana And Daisuke, where are you? I need you to stop talking to her and come over here and have a talk with your husband. And we'll go to the relationship panel. And ask about romantic boundaries. Let's see if she'll change her mind. So her boundaries are everything. So let's ask her if she would reconsider. Non-physical romance. So okay. So she's reconsidered non-physical romance. Let's do this in stages. So non-physical romance is on the table. So why don't we flirt with Elizabeth? I mean, you don't have to do it with her standing right there. Like, that's kind of rubbing it in, don't you think? Is she mad? No, she's not mad. Oh, also, Elizabeth, you're going to need to also change your romantic boundaries. You're going to have to do that because obviously, he's already married. Okay. So there we go. Now I can flirt with you. And I can flirt with you. And nobody's going to get mad, right, girls? Okay, yeah. Okay, so things are going well. Compliment her outfit. Blow a kiss. I don't know why you need to exchange numbers when you both live in the same place. Okay, let's then ask her. Oh, we have to wait. Okay, well. Where are you going? Oh my gosh, these Sims. Okay, stop what you're doing. Let me reset you. Everybody, stop what you're doing. Why don't you come over here and come sit? You come sit. Okay. And then let's flirt with her a little bit. I don't know what some of this means. Yeah, she likes it. Oh my gosh! Has Daisuke found his fated werewolf mate? Every werewolf has a one true love. Oh my gosh, and it's her! Oh no. I mean, it's good, but it's could also be an issue. Probably because he's a werewolf, he feels like he doesn't want to be a werewolf, so he'll definitely feel things less strongly in the future when he is not a werewolf. But, oh boy. Uh-oh. No, you can't hold hands yet. Okay, hold on, hold on. You guys all gotta, everybody's gonna stop what you were doing. Stop. You need to take a break. You have to take a break. Go talk to your wife. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Let's talk to her. Be like, look, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry because we talked about this, but like, obviously, I'm sorry for going too quickly. Um, for moving too quickly. I know that, you need time to get used to it. So he's not going to tell her about the fated mate thing. Oh my gosh, that is not good for Ariana. That his fated mate is someone else. Wonder if there's like a soulmate mod somewhere. There must be. I'm sure there is. So, okay, you guys are good. Why don't you express your devotion to your wife? Because you are devoted to her. Okay. Like, he loves her so much. But now all of a sudden, with the werewolf stuff, he's like, oh gosh, like, what is this feeling that I've never felt before that I'm feeling for Elizabeth? So he's unaware of that. They're okay now. They're okay. Where's Elizabeth? Okay, she's sleeping. I was gonna be like, please don't walk in and cause a bigger problem than there already is. Ah, but she's sleeping in Ariana's bed. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Um, let's change. Didn't we already do this? Oh, okay. That's the opposite. Okay, so let's ask her, Ariana. And then we'll also have to ask Elizabeth. Like, hey. No, sorry, not you. Could you accept physical romance as well? Did that not work? Don't be mad. Okay. So you both reconsidered. We're feeling good. We're moving forward. We cannot propose to her because we're already married. I think that is the problem. Oh, we haven't even had a first kiss with her. Let's have a first kiss. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Wait, what is that? Confess to cheating? It's not cheating. You've agreed that this is okay. Yeah, he's already right. Um, let's ask her out on a date. Let's ask Elizabeth out on a date. I don't really care what we do. Let's go to the spa. Okay. We're at the spa. Do not confess to cheating, but you can have your first kiss. That'll be nice. Okay. And let's go in the sauna together. Relax together. Let's do that. Okay. No, you're not going to go relax together? You're getting distracted by the werewolf that is here? Oh, well, so he sees... Okay, so maybe they're out and he sees Anna, who is sad that her daughter died. Oh, sneeze, excuse me. Sad that her daughter died, and he's feeling guilty about spending all this time dealing with romantic shenanigans when he was supposed to be finding out a solution for the werewolf problem. He's awfully distractible, especially considering I cannot get him to actually go into the spa. Is the spa like not accessible? What's the issue? It's not. Okay, well, that would explain it. That would explain the problem. Can I put stairs here? Like, that's obviously the issue, right? Is that there's not stairs going in. Okay, now, would you two please go relax together? Okay. Relaxing together, enjoying each other's company, talking about the werewolf cure and all that. Just pretend like they've been looking for a cure all this time. Pretend that also during all this romantic stuff, they're also looking for a cure and they want one. So, to that, I don't know. I think he's very like, oh, this whole fated mate stuff is throwing me for a loop. Really is. What's up here? A yoga studio, some massage stuff. There should be. Yeah, there's an onset up here. Take a wild shower and relax the hot springs. This is such a pretty lot. Okay. You can't get in? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, you can. So you go in too. Okay. They're just enjoying their time together. Don't you woohoo in the hot spring? Do that? No? You're not going to queue anything up? These Sims. I don't know what to do now. They're fated mates. I don't think it's going to change anything. I think maybe, like, he really feels like Ariana is his soulmate. He has felt like that this whole time. He's been so into her. There's no way he would just switch up because of werewolf stuff. Like, he doesn't want to be controlled by his werewolf half, and maybe there is a problem where he does feel like that he does feel like he can't really ignore some of these feelings, but he's going to have to be strong. Like, he made promises and he's going to keep them. He's not going to let this kind of ruin things when he's got everything so nicely buttoned up, you know? So, okay. What do I have planned for later? Let me think about how we can. Okay, Ariana's worried. Okay, so what I want is for the two of you to woohoo. Even though I don't think Ariana's ready for that, I think that the whole fated mate thing is going to kind of make these two a little more ravenous for each other, if you know what I mean. Wait, why are you all the way... Why are you doing this? Oh my gosh, do not say that that's the problem. You didn't cheat on her. Oh my gosh, now we have to confess to cheating, even though we didn't cheat. No, you're not strained. This is stupid. She's mad now. Uh, Forget it. You guys stink. Okay, let's try and... See, now she's mad. She's turning into a werewolf. Oh, you're turning into a werewolf too? Oh my goodness. Werewolf brawl. Okay, well, our two werewolves are just running around being crazy now. Well, the year's over. I think we're going to stop there. I know this isn't a super long video, but I'm not feeling super well, so we're just going to accept what is going on right now, and we will continue with the romance stuff in the next one. But also, oh wait, I said I was going to cure them this year. Well, they can be cured next year because obviously they're not doing the thing. So, I mean, they're werewolves right now. I don't think I can cheat them cured when they're currently werewolves. I think that would be a problem. Oh, it's because it's a full moon. I was like, why are they both werewolves? It's because it's a full moon. Okay, well, that's fine. Anyway, moving on. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it wasn't as high energy as we usually do, but you know we got some romance things going, and I think everything is going pretty well with that. So, I hope you guys are enjoying where this is going, and we'll continue to cause problems for them in the next one.